So we're talking about the Urban Disguise Classic, and we have the 35 and the 40. Now this is the 40 is a horizontal layout, whereas the 35 is a vertical layout.
They're actually remarkably similar in size. It's just a different orientation. One's vertical, one's horizontal.
Yeah, and the gear that they hold is slightly different. So once you dive into the inside there, because it holds a 70 to 200 attached to a pro-sized body.
Right, so you can see we have this feature we call the wide mouth opening. So the zipper actually separates here, but you can see you can fully pull it open. And then we have some stretchable material here, which really allows you to open this up completely. So even though it's a straight zipper, you can see how completely it opens up.
Really, it's nice and wide.
Which is awesome. So then you can take out, a full-size pro camera with a 70 to 200 attached. So besides this in here, I've got a prime, and then I have a 2470. I also have a strobe on the inside. And also very unique to the 35 is we have this interesting divider system on the inside right here. And it's kind of like a shelf, and so what that allows you to do is that you can either put a 13-inch laptop into the back, or you can put an iPad. So the way that I have it configured right now, I have the iPad underneath the shelf, and so if I want to, I lift that up and then I can take the iPad out.
Right, and so if you saw that shelf, that gave a little bit more room for the pro-sized or gripped body. Now, if you had a 13-inch laptop, you'd be reduced as far as the gear you could carry to more of just a standard size body, like a 5D Mark II or a D800. So looking at the Urban Disguise Classic, the 40, it's the horizontal layout, so you can fit a couple more lenses across. Still has that wide opening, so you get a lot of room getting out your gear. So you can take a Nikon D800 with a 24 to 70 2.8 attached. It does fit the 70 to 200, but not attached. And then I also have a wide, the 14 to 24, and all three lenses fit really nicely on the inside there. So as you can see, you got plenty of room. Now in the back compartment, you have a 13-inch laptop, and then you can also fit a full-size iPad. I have just a mini in here, but as you can see, it's got two separate pockets, one for the laptop and one for the tablet.
And also, a lot of the new laptops are really thin, so in that back compartment, you can put extra things if you want to, like papers and other things that you might need for your shoot.
Yeah, I'll use mine for just small light modifiers, like a little softbox, something like that. So, we do have full grain leather panels on the front. So on the handle, we have leather zipper pulls, full panel on the front.
Right, it's complemented with the nylon ballistics material. And we also use the YKK RC Fuse zippers.
Right.
Okay, so overall, this is a very professionally oriented series. They're super nice materials. They're designed so that if you're shooting an event or you're out in public, you look very professional, especially in combination with our rollers as well.
Yeah, I mean, these are really high quality materials. The YKK RC Fuse is an abrasion resistant material, so if you really get a lot of use on this zipper, that zipper thread won't wear down.
Right.
And also the ballistics is just one of the highest quality materials on the market. So it has this really professional but yet really rugged and durable feel to it.
The name Urban Disguise really relates to the fact that it looks more like a normal briefcase than it does a camera bag. And that's one of the reasons why we have the straight zipper on the top. So trying to create something that is not immediately recognizable as a camera bag.
So in the front pocket here, we have a pretty robust organizer. It's got another zippered security pocket for for your passport, money, anything that you need if you're using it while traveling. Business card pocket, pens. So when you lift up the flap, you have this little buckle that you press on the top to release it. We also have the sound silencers on the underside as well. Now you can have these fully engaged, so there's no sound at all, or you can have them off, so you get the full support of the hook loop, or you can even have them like halfway, or even a quarter of the way if you just need a little bit of stick, but you don't want the full hook loop.
Right, so both bags have expandable front pockets. The difference is this one is big enough to put a full-size body in the front. This one has an actual divider that you can set up in position, and then you have two separate slots.
Yeah, you get 2 standard size bodies in there.
Right. It should also be noted is that, of course, it comes with extra dividers.
Lots of extra dividers, so you can stack
And
lenses.
seam-sealed rain cover.
Yeah, in
both.
case you are caught in a downpour, it's always nice to have that. Of course, all of our materials are treated with a water-resistant coating. Also, it has a PU underside, so you won't get water seeping onto the inside of your bag. So a lot of water-resistant treatments, but if you're caught in a downpour, it's always nice to get that rain cover over the zippered openings.
They both have side stretch pockets, which these are actually really great for strobes, just sticking it in the side. And also in the back, this is the pass-through for your rolling luggage. And there's also a rear zippered pocket, which is great, again, for those things that you don't need to access very often, but are really important, so they need to be zipped up and closed.
Yeah, it's nice and deep for fit a small magazine here, some papers if you need it. I'll put my itinerary in the back here, so I know there's nothing else in there, just my flight itinerary.
Another cool thing that we've done with the shoulder strap is that you can see there's D-rings on the back of the bag. You might be wondering what those are for. And the purpose of those is so that when you wear the bag, you can actually hang it off your body, like so that now the top is fully exposed. You see, when you attach it on the side, what happens is that it compresses the side and kind of pushes it in, but when you attach it to the top, what happens now is that this can really fully open and it even falls forward in use. So it's very convenient, especially when you're actively shooting and you're having to change lenses. And then there's another special feature on the shoulder strap as well, which is this interesting pass-through hole.
So as you can see, I have one of our rollers here. I'm just using a small one for the example. But you take this pass-through, pass it up over the retractable handle, and now you roll with the Urban Disguise on the front, counterbalancing the weight of your roller. And that's really, I mean, you can't really see this from the video, but I'm really not using hardly any effort really to roll this along. So what it does is it gets it off of the handle and puts it in front of your roller. So we provide those two. We provide the pass-through in the back of the bag, or we provide this pass-through on the shoulder strap in order to counterbalance the weight.
Right. And that's really a great feature because it puts all the weight over the wheels and puts less weight on your wrist when you're actually rolling it around.
Exactly. So that's the Urban Disguise Classic. This is the 40, and this is the 35. The horizontal layout or the vertical layout from Think Tank Photo. Thanks for watching.